Hi, I'm Sam Massey. I have been in Dubai for 5 years now. I'm a teacher at the English College Dubai. I've been at Allieth since December 2019, so quite a long time now. The thing I love most about Dubai is the freedom it's kind of given me from moving here, the people that you meet as well, mixture of cultures and community. There's great people that you can kind of get to spend time with. So my fitness journey is an interesting one. Most people that know me and kind of know me personally know that I'll talk about it quite openly. So when I was about 16, just started putting on a lot of weight. We grew up in an active family. I was never particularly sporty. I had no hand-eye coordination for sports or anything like that. So I just didn't really do a lot of sports growing up, even though my family did. I went to the doctors for an asthma checkup. The nurse was like, if you don't get yourself sorted, you're gonna end up with some serious illnesses. I'm actually from a town which has the highest, I think one of the highest heart disease rates in the UK, if not Europe. So it's kind of rife in where I'm from. The doctor was like, we've got a program that can help you. And my parents were obviously worried about me and this, that, and the other. And so I started a gym membership. Back home, I had this great PT for sort of 4 or 5 years called Mark, and he was so good. I remember him teaching me how to do like my first press up, my first burpee when I was 160 kilos. I couldn't do a thing. I really couldn't do anything. I struggled to walk upstairs. I struggled to sleep at night because I couldn't breathe properly. And so it really became almost like a positive addiction, that I was turning up every day to train and just to kind of lose weight. And so when I moved to Dubai, I thought, I'm gonna start CrossFit. Like, just randomly, I've never done it before in my life. And I thought, I'm just gonna start CrossFit. And I trained somewhere when I first got here, and I went to one of the CrossFit competitions and watched them, and one of the Allieth teams was competing, and there was loads of people from Allieth. Unbeknownst to me, some of them would become some of my closest friends. Now that I've moved here, and in December, after that competition weekend, I started joining the gym, and so I feel like that's kind of when my CrossFit journey really began. I was only speaking to one of the members, Anka, the other day, about how I was like, let's do this partner workout. And she's like, okay. And I'm like you force me to be better. Like, you inspire me to be better. And I think that for me is the biggest thing, is that there's so many people in fitness in the world, and I don't know any of them. But for me, like, knowing that I've got friends in the gym or whatever, wherever they are, that are helping me get better, and they want to get better themselves, I think that to me is what's more inspiring. Is that I'm with people that are always going to push me, and I see them on the day-to-day, and they're working a full-time job, they're raising kids, whatever they're doing, and that's what kind of inspires me to be better, because I want to grow. Favorite books, I think, that's resonated with me the most is The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Steve Chbosky. I think that really resonated with me, is that sometimes I feel like that you're not good enough because I don't have all this muscle memory that so many of my friends have. I've tried for 2 weeks to do a muscle up and then get one, and it takes me 6 months or a year or whatever it is. And I think that's kind of resonated with me. Music wise, one of my favorite songs of all time is Coldplay, Fix You. The whole point of that song is, again, the whole purpose of not being alone, and it's okay to not be okay. And anyone that knows me knows that I'll deal with it. I have a little bit of anxiety about things in various ways, and actually that song is a real kind of resonated with me about how it's okay when you're feeling not great, that actually it's okay to be not great, and that people are there to kind of help and support you. The movie series that resonates with me is Star Wars. It's like my favorite series of all time. I'm so lucky of like having really good memories of my dad taking me to the cinemas in the 90s to go and watch them, and I think it's that, again, that whole characters that are not as what people expect them to be, and it's okay again to try and to be better and to try to be better. And I think that's why those movies are so good, because they don't expect them to be perfect, the characters to be perfect, but they kind of try their best to be good people. And that's kind of what I would always want to be, you know, kind, be generous wherever I can be, and to try and do the you know, the good thing in life. Imagination and fitness. I'm very, very, like, I'll lie in bed at night and I'll be lying up and thinking about like various things throughout the day, like work or whatever. And I'll think about like a workout or things I could have done better, whatever, various things. And I need to imagine myself doing that again, but better. And I imagine myself doing these things that I know that I can't do. I can't consistently ring muscle ups. I mean, I got them a few weeks ago, right? So why should I be able to link them immediately? But like in my head, like I'll fall asleep or half asleep in bed at night thinking, right, one day I'm gonna get them. And I think that to me is why I have that drive to be better, because I just can't stop thinking about it. I know if I can think it, it's such a cliche, if you can think it, you can do it. I think for me, the uniqueness about it is that it's not one person calling the shots. It's not one group of friends controlling the events that happen. It's just that everyone that comes in the door and stays for a long time will realize that they're part of a really good community, and that's only going to benefit them. And again, the best thing about a life is if you put something in where you want to help other people and you want to be part of a positive community, you get so much more out of it than just coming to train. I know it's very, very cliche. It really isn't just a gym. The coaches are superheroes. Let's have a think. I think Rachel's someone like Captain Marvel, incredibly powerful, but also like just cool and everybody likes her. The team leader kind of vibe. Mike, I think I've got to go for Aquaman. Like, the guy taught me how to swim, and I am always indebted to Mike for teaching me how to swim. Lloyd, if Lloyd was a superhero, who would he be? Probably like the Hulk. I reckon Lloyd's like the Hulk. Like, he's strong, but like, he just looks like Bruce Banner. And has like vision. He just wise, just sensible, just, you know, got a lot of foresight into things. Just, man's a genius. Kaz is a Black Widow. She's like a secret badass. She's a little bit like quiet, but you get to know her, and like the most important things to her are her family, and she's super strong, like personally, mentally, physically, like, yeah. Oh yeah, no, she is Black Widow. Yeah, no, she is, 100%, 100%. I think Jake's like Spider-Man, just because like he's kind of young in what he does, like as an athlete, like he's consistent in his approach to training. Yeah, Mayo, Jay, Alvin, and Ryan, like the Fantastic Four. Yeah, that's them. I'm not sure which one's which. Ryan's definitely the Thing, Jay. He can be Invisible Woman. Alvin's the Human Torch. Oh, Reed Richards, definitely Mayo. Yeah, the genius. The man behind all, the man that knows everything is definitely Mayo. To be asked to define be your own hero is something I think is a lot more complex than it may be. It's about accepting that you are not perfect, and you probably never will be. You never will be. But it doesn't mean that we can't like try to not get better. And I think that's what it is. And like you realize that you are doing your best. And I think that to me is what be your own hero means.